Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome to Ascending House Tarot on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. My name is Melissa. To those of you who are new, welcome. If you're new, guys, and thank you if you're returning. I am bringing a message today for the zodiac sign of Gemini. And we will see what Spirit has for Gemini at this time, what Spirit feels like you need to know, and what you need to focus on. That is entirely too many cards, so we're just going to stick them back in because that's too many, guys. Too many. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the message that Gemini needs to know for their highest good? What is the message that Gemini needs to know for their highest good? You have new job, rebirth, and you will receive a phone call. So if somebody has applied for a job, Spirit is saying you're going to get that phone call. Let's see when you're going to get that phone call. You're going to get that phone call, okay? Spirit is saying you're getting ready to get a phone call. And since it's a job, you'll be getting a phone call pretty soon. And it's a rebirth for you. It's going to be like a renewal, a regeneration, a start over is what Spirit is saying that it's going to happen with you. Okay? All right. So what you have here is you have the Chariot. Okay, and with the Chariot card, that's your first card, right? And so the first tarot card that you received, and this is about ambition, and you having direction and willpower. And this is about you having control over your life, the path and the journey that you want your life to go on. And go in, which is forward at this time. So Spirit is saying whoever this message is for, this is for someone who's very self-disciplined, someone who's focused, someone who's determined that, you have goals. You've set goals, you've made plans, and you're planning on achieving them. And this is a part of this setting your goals and starting over your renewal, your rebirth, your regeneration process. And Spirit is saying you have right here a phone call that will be coming to you soon. So somebody actually is waiting on a phone call for a job, and Spirit said you will be receiving that. You'll be getting that phone call this week. Some of you guys, you have the Six of Cups as well. With the Six of Cups, you're in your you kind of, you're feeling good. You're in your moments. You're thinking about things about the past, and you're thinking about past jobs. And some of you could actually be thinking, should you leave the job that you're at? Because it is a comfort. This is what is good for you. This job has been good to you. Not necessarily going to say it's been good for you, but it's been good to you as far as making an income and being able to pay your bills. But Spirit is saying there's something more for you. This is familiar to you, but there's more out there for you is what Spirit is saying. So some of you guys are probably second guessing yourself. If you went on the interview, you were upset maybe at the time when you went and applied for the job, you got the interview, you went on the interview, and now Spirit is saying this. If you haven't received the phone call, you're getting ready to receive the phone call. And this is going to be like your rebirth moment. This is going to be like your chance to start all over again. Like this job was good for you when you first started out. It was getting your foot in the door. But now you've learned, you've accumulated some skills and things, to help you on in your career path. On your career path. So Spirit is saying this is what has to happen on the next phase. You have the Knight of Wands. Your Knight of Wands came in reverse. So this is about people and individuals around you, because I don't feel like this is you. But this is, I feel like, individuals around you that kind of, they could probably be superficial. There probably could be a little, how do I say it? Like, I don't want to call them like jealous people, but they're going to be, they don't have the discipline and stuff that you have. You have drive. You want more, and you're going after more. These people that are around you, Spirit is saying, they don't have that same type of work mentality that you have. They're kind of reckless. They're kind of superficial. You know what I'm saying? And they're like fly by night type of individuals. And Spirit is saying they're going to bring people around you to help you and guide you. And this, again, is going to be your rebirth moment, and where you're going to be able to start on this path and start on this new journey. And you're going to have new people that come into your life. I'm not telling you that you have to get rid of other people from out of your life, from your past, but Spirit is saying they're going to put like-minded individuals on your path, okay? So your last tarot card was the Hermit. Spirit is saying this is your time. Like, you're thinking about the past. You're thinking about, should I stay? Should I go? This job. I know this job. I know what'll happen if I do A, B, or C. This new job, if I go over here. Spirit is saying you're a very self-disciplined person. You know what to do and how to do it. Don't second guess yourself. You apply for this job. Spirit put this job in your path. Spirit is getting ready to bless you with this job for a reason. It's a reason. It's a purpose for you on this path that you're on, that you have to take. And sometimes we have to veer off from the individuals that we start with, on our paths. And with this Hermit card, Spirit is telling you, take some time for some self-reflection, guys. Some introspection, like some time to contemplate some things. Like, you know what? Weigh your pros and cons. But for whoever I'm speaking to, Spirit is saying, it's going to be more pros for you than there will be cons. Yes, it's the unknown as you go and try and apply for this new, as you go to this new job. You don't know what to expect, especially if it's, let's say, another state over, another city over, or even out of the country, a whole nother area of town that you're not used to, or whatever. Spirit is just saying that they're separating you for a reason. Okay, Spirit feels like if they don't separate you, you'll continue to go down the same path that you're going, and there's no growth or potential where you're at. So Spirit is bringing this new job for you again. And while you're on this job, you're going to be able to grow, and you're going to, like I said, have that rebirth. And Spirit said you're going to be receiving like some guidance. Like, there's going to be like a mentor. You're going to get with somebody on this job that you start working this new job, and they're going to like mentor you. They're going to help you. You're going to see how far you go, how much you accomplish once you start getting your foot in the door and start learning. Because you are a person that got a brain that has to always be stimulated. You can't just sit there and just do the same thing day in, day out, day in, day out. You're bored at your job, Gemini. This is what Spirit is telling me. You're not happy with this job that you're on right now. So in order for you to be able to move forward, you got to leave this job. And again, you'll be receiving this phone call. And for some of you guys, this phone call will come this week. Let's get a message from the universe as we close out. Let's see. Please and thank you, Spirit. You can't make this stuff up. Your message from the universe is you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you never thought before and showing up to meet them down the streets you've never walked before. I love this for you, Gemini. And this is just Spirit confirming for you that you got to change. This has to be your rebirth. You have to move on to this new job to be able to, start on this new path that you have, this new journey. There's so much more out there. There's so much more growth for you. You have, such great potential, but Spirit said you're going to be stagnant if you continue to stay where you're at, because that's where your friends are at. You may even have some family members that work wherever you're working at now. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to leave those people and those individuals behind work-wise. I'm not saying you have to leave them behind like forever, just work-wise. It's time for you to move on because you have more to offer. That is all that I have for you, Gemini. I hope that it resonates. If it does, guys, please leave a comment down below. And as I always say, as above, so below.